If you have any advice for me, please leave it down below. Like, this is like the one and only time where I am begging y'all to tell me your opinion and leave a comment. Please leave a comment down below. Please, I'm begging y'all. Hey friend, oh my gosh. Y'all, I have been having a little bit of a cough, and so when I don't talk for a while, my body doesn't prepare to talk anyways. I don't know why side braids have become a thing for me. Essentially, I just got ready. I'm gonna leave in 20 minutes for a driving lesson. This is my first experience doing something outside ever since I've come back, other than being at the airport. And I'm not gonna lie, I have 2 layers of literally everything. I have 2 layers of socks, plus these absolutely ridiculous socks that look like I'm gonna go skiing or something. Cough drop. Have leggings as well as skinny jeans. And then I have like a little thermal under here, and then a sweater, and then my jacket actually makes me look like a 12-year-old boy, but I'm not here to get sick. Good morning. Didn't say that. And let's go. I'm cold. I miss 25-degree weather, okay? Your girl was driving. Fun times, you know, fun times to be alive. Now I'm headed home. Might text my brother to see if he needs anything at the grocery store. But other than that, let's go. Hey everyone, this is not a situation, whoa, okay, this is not a situation whatsoever. That jacket that made me look 5 years old, I stand corrected, not 12, 5 years old. It's very warm, and that's what I want to wear. It is 2:20 right now. I'm gonna probably leave in about 20 minutes. The girl's headed to the library. She's gonna meet up with Chanel and Nargis. But the thing is, I need to bring my laptop, and I don't want to wear a backpack because that's just gonna look so big and puffy and overwhelming. But I also don't want to bring like a crossbody and then like another little like bag, like a Lululemon bag, because then my hands are gonna get really cold. So your girl for the longest time now has just really wanted a leather tote bag. Just a simple black faux leather tote bag, or vegan leather tote bag, and I still don't have one, but I went through my mom's bag collection, and your girl found this crossbody. So you can wear a crossbody, the strap goes longer if you want, but I think it's gonna look kind of weird with my big ass jacket, so I think I might just do the one shoulder type of deal. And my laptop fits so perfectly in this. It's fantastic. I just don't know if it'll look a little bit too ridiculous. The inside is just bright yellow, inside / outside, because it is reversible. Is this weird? Like, it is. It is really weird. Note, I do wear black boots that also have silver detailing. It's not a vibe. It's really confusing. It's like, are you 5 or are you 25? But like, this is, oh man. I really was like hoping that it was just on my head and your girl could wear this out, but it's just not looking too good. So if you're wondering, just some updates while we're here at this point in time. I miss the cold weather, no, I take that back. I miss the hot weather. I was so used to at least 25 degrees every single day, but now it's like 4 degrees and I'm not the happiest camper on the planet. Even sideways, it just looks, it just looks so, it's confusing. Fun times, friends. Never been to IHOP. Let's get in there. Yippee-ki-yay. Something like a rhythm, baby, come on. Thank you so much. Ooh, wow, times have been great. We just got seated. But just another thing to note, the customer service here is a little bit better than Denny's, just saying. You know, we got the pancakes, we got the hash browns, we got the tea. It's a good time. Now your girl's thinking you're working here. You know, life is just a funny place. It's freaking snowing right now. Beyonce, if you're watching this, I know you're gonna be freaking happy about this, but I'm just not, okay? I'm just not. Snow. Wow. Not my fave, but it's okay. It's fine. It's chill. Literally. Hey y'all, I just woke up from a 2 to 3 hour nap and no one's home. Like, hello? For real though? I need to make my lunch because like I totally slept through lunch. And I'm gonna make that real quick and then get to filming. Fun times. It was also raining around like 9ish, or like rain snowing, because where I live it rains a lot, but it's been like cold and it's freaking March, so it starts to snow, or like wet snow. It's just nasty, honestly. Anyways, sorry. Let's make this day awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna make my lunch. Hello, it's Friday today. Happy Friday. And I know this is ridiculous, but I've been procrastinating, like getting ready for the day, brushing my teeth, washing up, because it's so freaking cold. Like, you're gonna see my outfit and be like, Christine, that's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's maybe 2 degrees Celsius, which isn't even in the negatives, and I don't even know. Like, I'm just so cold. So we've got a long sleeve. That's a long sleeve. And here's a Michigan State hoodie. It's so thick. And then I have my Uniqlo fuzzy thing on top. I know this is absolutely ridiculous, and I'm not complaining. I'm just stating the fact that it's cold. And like, look at how many layers. Like, a week ago I was wearing shorts, a t-shirt, walked out the door. It's okay. It's okay. Life is still good and we move on, but just stating the fact, your girl is freaking cold. Okay. The main point of this all was that I'm procrastinating to get ready because I don't want to take off all these layers, but I need to get ready. Let's just face the facts, continue to live life. It's literally so momentarily, so we're fine. We're fine over here. Great stuff. Just made some coffee right there. I honestly don't know if you saw anything, but it was there. Hey everyone, it is Saturday today. Oh my goodness. I will not forget the first morning of being back. I was awake at 5 a.m. and everyone walked into my room and everyone just looked like a newborn baby. And I'm talking about people in my family, like everyone had like a slight like relaxed glow to them, which was really, I found it so funny. I noticed it with my brother first. Then my dad opened the door and I was like, is this like a thing? It's like, and then I went into the mirror, looked at my face, and I was like, I don't really see any, you know, relaxed glow, but it's okay. I see it in others. Within the first couple days back, it literally like reconnected in my brain that like, oh yeah, I wash the dishes in the morning. Oh yeah, I do this and do that at this time. Like, it's not that I forgot. It was just really, it was weird. And on day 1 of being back, it was the day where I cleaned up my room a little bit, did the laundry, stuff like that. I wanted to go out so badly. Like, it was the biggest urge to just go outside, because every day in the Philippines I would go outside. There would always be something to do outside. Even if the day started later on, like say in the afternoon, I could still go outside to the front yard, lay on the hammock, look at the chickens, whatever. It was way too cold. It was a beautiful sunny day, but I knew that it was freezing. Another thing that I've been doing this week since being back is I've been doing the waking up at 5 a.m. challenge. You will see that video pretty soon. If not this week, then next week. Other than that, I do sound congested. I can feel it like up here. I'm definitely not sick. Like, I'm good. The first night sleeping here, I blew my nose so much when I woke up in the morning. So many tissues on my table. I'm just here drinking my tea. I think today I'm gonna take a shower. I really want to redo my nails, just paint them, because they are just really quite chipped right now, and it's really funny to me that chipped nails is kind of a vibe nowadays. I'm like, how? Hello. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. I just finished ending off my the video won't be up yet, but it is the waking up at 5 a.m. challenge. So I just finished ending that, so I look exactly the same in exactly the same spot. I just wanted to like just chat. Essentially, one major thing that I learned by doing the 5 a.m. challenge was it takes a lot of discipline. And then I started reminiscing and started like recalling in my brain. I asked myself, like, did I ever have discipline with like throughout my life? And I was like, oh my gosh, I did. I had a lot of discipline, and I never really realized that at all. So going forward into this like talking bit, main 2 things that I'm going to be talking about: finances, money, making money, having money, and then discipline as well. just so y'all are aware. When I was younger, I was involved in quite a bit. When I was in elementary school, that's when I did like the strings program. I don't know if y'all had that in your elementary school, but they teach you like the violin, cello, viola. I did sports, so I did track and cross country and volleyball. At my elementary school, we had like a fitness class every single Friday, 1 hour before school actually started. I did piano lessons, music lessons. I danced for a bit in my life. I math tutored for a year. In elementary school, yeah, I was more athletic, and I was part of strings, and I was doing my musical lessons, piano lessons. And then once I got into high school, I dropped strings because I was like, I'm not interested in this anymore. And I also dropped my athletics because I didn't think I was good enough, but that's a different story. That's when I got into math tutoring in my math class. Like in my math class, like I would literally tutor other kids in my grade for an hour to 2 hours after school. And that's when I got into dance. I was still doing my musical lessons. And school. I was juggling a lot more than I ever really realized. In grade 9, I switched schools. I dropped the math tutoring. In grade 9, I think that was around the time where I dropped dance. I was still in my musical lessons. And then midway through grade 10, that's when I dropped all the music lesson stuff. And that was basically at the point where I was just doing school and then YouTube as something fun on the side. And then me now, my past grade 11 year, now I'm in grade 12, I do school, this YouTube fun thing. That's literally it. That's it. And it just blows my mind. How did I ever juggle that all? To be quite honest, I never found school that difficult, especially during the younger years of high school. Don't get me wrong, once like grade 10, 11 hit, I was like, okay, we really gotta buckle down. So I think even though I would have a really big workload, I would still get things done and I would still get good grades without really sweating too much. I would be more stressed about a piano recital than the essay I have to write for social studies. Like, it really didn't faze me too much. So just like thinking about those areas in my life, those times in my life, and all the discipline I had to have, and then comparing me to now, I don't have a job. I don't do any extracurricular type things. I don't do any lessons or anything like that. I started doing online school in grade 11. I found it really hard. You can watch my dealing with disappointment video. That really just, I go in depth in that video. Let's just talk about my grade 11 year especially. I had a social life, I had school, and then this YouTube fun time. I really didn't have to have that much discipline other than school. This morning I just thought like maybe I don't have any, like I have less discipline now because I don't have that much going for me. Maybe the reason why like I've lost so much discipline is because the only real thing that I have to have discipline with is school. That's about it. Like my brain can easily just be like, oh yeah, I can do that tomorrow evening. When maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I could never say, oh, I can do that tomorrow evening. Because no, I have a dance class tomorrow evening. Like, you can't. I don't know. That just like really, it didn't blow my mind, but it was definitely a thought that I've been thinking of since I woke up. Ending off the discipline chat, now going on to money and finance and stuff. So I never really thought that I'd ever talk about this like money on this channel, like these two topics connect, don't worry. A brief like history of like money in my life. I was never rich, don't get me wrong. I live in a very nice city and I love my life. I would never consider my childhood financially to be rich whatsoever. I could definitely afford the things when I needed them, but there was never like excess spending. Like my family could never go on like a nice cruise or whatever. Things like when I needed braces, I got braces. What we absolutely needed, we got, but things that were beyond that, it's like, let's be more realistic. I always knew that like, you know, save your money, save your money, save your money, but if you really needed something, like it wasn't that big of a deal to just go out and get it. If I ever wanted to do dance classes, like I said, I did dance classes, all these types of music things, lessons. Yeah, like my parents could pay for them because, you know, they knew that I loved those types of things, so we paid for them. Things like, oh, I want a new phone, or oh, my laptop's perfectly fine, but I want a new one. Like, of course not. That's like no, we didn't have that much financial freedom. So we get the things that we need to get, but beyond that was kind of like, no. I've never had a job, and where I live you can be 16 and then get a job, and when I turned 16 I thought of getting a job so much. My parents and I got into a major fight for weeks about me getting a job, because the fact is they have never wanted me to get a job. They're just like, get your education done first and then get a job. That's their mindset on it all. But I have always wanted to get a job, because the thing is, I've always been fairly independent. The thought of me making my own money was like a good thought in my brain. I am thankful that they didn't ever make me get a job, because especially like continuing when I was like growing up and seeing how other people were more stressed because they had a job, I was like, wow, that really sucks. And so I'm thankful that they didn't make me ever get a job. But this is when the thought process kind of changes. Right now, I never thought that I would be ever talking about this online, but I really want a car. Yeah. Fun fact, my family has never owned a car, so there's that little bit of information. I live in an area where public transportation is very popular, so it was possible to live without a car. I understand that it's not a cheap thing to buy, like any car whatsoever, unless it's like a $2,000 car from like back when. A car is not gonna be cheap. I was getting really frustrated until finally I was like, do I have to get a job to get this freaking car? Like, is this what I'm going to have to do? Which isn't a big deal, but I never thought like the reason I have to get a job was to get a car. Like I just never thought that. This is when I connect the discipline talk and this financially money talk together. Then the thought came to me, what if me getting a job, which means filling up my days more, having more things on my plate, what if that increases my discipline level? The thing is, like, yeah, I do school, but it's not like I'm on my grind every single day like I wish I was. But what if I had a job, if I had something else on my plate, what if that increased my productivity level, my discipline level? Like, what if getting a job would be for the good? And that's just a thought that I've been honestly pondering on. I don't want the job to become a burden, so it definitely have to be a place where I actually enjoyed being. But of course, shout out to the people that actually have to suffer throughout their job to continue to live. Like, shout out to you for doing that. I just don't know what I'm good. This is like so not a big issue whatsoever. I just don't have a clue what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Do I get a job and make money and pray to God that I get more discipline and see what happens? Or do I just not get a job, continue doing schoolwork, continue to just wait for a car and see where life takes me? I don't really know, because I've always been a big advocate of, if you want something, get it yourself, or else you're gonna be disappointed. That's a little bit rough, like harsh, but honestly, I was a young girl when I thought of that, and I always had that like memo, that like saying in my brain. I don't want to sound bratty whatsoever, but I think the people that are watching this video know that like I'm not like that. There was one night where I was just so ready to apply to every single job opening I saw. Just kind of dumb. I don't know if it's dumb. I don't know. If you have any advice for me, please leave it down below. Like, this is like the one and only time where I am begging y'all to tell me your opinion and leave a comment. Please leave a comment down below. Please, I'm begging y'all. That's gonna be the end of this vlog, because I've just been talking. I'm not gonna be doing too much with the rest of my day. I'm gonna be doing my nails because my nail polish is really just like not doing it for me. And then I'm gonna do my nails, I'm gonna do the laundry, and then I'm gonna edit for the rest of the day. But other than that, that has been this weekly vlog. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, it's just nice to talk things out, okay? Like, I did not plan on putting this stuff on the internet, but look where I am now. I love y'all so much. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in a little bit.